Phil, you personally recruited the leadership team, the principal in particular.
I did, yeah.
And you've recruited, a lot of successful people, and they've retained.
Yeah.
Talk to us about some, how do you do that? Because there's patterns that are emerging in terms of your ability to attract and retain these people.
So I'm very picky when it comes to senior people within the organisation, really, because you've got to be, haven't you? So recruiting the principal of the college was a perfect example of that, if I'm honest with you. So we used an agency, as you do. The agency in the first instance went out and found me and a team that I'd established, a group of governors, a number of people that they thought that I might want to appoint as the principal. I agreed to interview two of them, and I made myself, I think, quite popular with everyone. At the end of that process, I didn't want to appoint, actually. Okay. And the reason, and I'm sure they were both, they're both good candidates, both had something very, very good to offer. Yeah. But I took the view, this is an outstanding college. I know exactly what I want, and I know what the person appointed needs to do. And in my view, I hadn't seen that person yet. So I said, well, no, then I don't want to proceed with any of them. So we had 2 days of interviews. At the end of the first day, I said
no.
That's it, yeah. And then we went back to the drawing board. And then the agency, I think in a sense that was really good. The agency was really good. And they knew I was deadly serious now. So I said, I want someone exceptional, an exceptional person for this exceptional college. They went out and they found me someone called Lisa O'Loughlin. I'll name her if that's okay. She was the principal of the Manchester College, which is a huge college in Manchester. Right. And she is utterly brilliant, if I may say so. Yeah. And so she was headhunted. She came along. We had a chat. I spoke with her for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, I knew that she was the one. I really did. We got on really well. We have a really good chair to CEO relationship. Both respect each other's positions. She's come in. The first thing that she wanted to do was to carry out a massive strategic review to look at absolutely everything that the college does and how we do it. And we spent the last couple of years doing that. We've got the outcomes of that, and now we're moving forward. So that wouldn't have happened, and I'm very happy with the way that it's moving now. That wouldn't have happened if I hadn't been really, really picky in terms of appointing that particular person. I don't think there's any other person who could have done that in the way that I wanted. So that was at the college. I think at Ascentis, I've been a bit lucky, really, because, as I say, the person I work most closely with is this lady called Fiona Lugiano, who's a good contrast to me. I think if you're a CEO, you need a deputy who contrasts with you, So we are completely different. I'm older, she's younger. I'm a bloke, she's a lady. She's good looking. So, and whereas I'm more perhaps, I'm up and down with my emotions, because I do go up and down actually. She's very calm, whereas I tend to catastrophize. She's calm and she has a very good judgment. And she stops me doing stupid things when I want to do stupid things, and she comes and has a word with me. She's the only person in the company who's brave enough to come to me and tell me that she thinks I'm about to make a mistake or I'm doing something wrong. And I think you need that sort of person. Yeah. You need someone to tell you the truths occasionally. So we've had a good relationship for a number of years, and that works really well together. I did run for many years with a senior leadership team of just 3. There's myself, Fiona, and then we had a commercial director. And that was until just a year ago. But by then I decided that the group had grown significantly enough to the point where we needed to expand that. Okay. And I did. I expanded it by 2 people. I took on another person on the commercial side, particularly to work on partnership work, because I think that will become more and more important. And in fact, that person is involved in line managing the person who's heavily involved in the in your area of work, in the Multicultural Fellowship Alliance.
Yeah.
And then we have another person who helps with regulation and quality assurance. So that works out quite well. So that's our team at the moment.
Fantastic. And as I said, you're able to attract these people. You're able to sort of get the best out of them, but you're clear in terms of your vision as well, in terms of what you're looking for.
Yeah. I mean, we it's a balance, isn't it? Because to a certain part of the vision comes out of my head, if I'm honest with you. I spend a lot of my contribution is vision. I like visions and pictures and where we're going and strategy. I strategize a lot. That's where I come from, really. But the others all help me with that. But we do collective decision making and so on. But at the end of the day, I do take the view that the others are all there to help me make a decision. So if I needed to, I might take a decision at the end of the day which they'll disagree with. But that doesn't happen very often.
Okay.
Canny Conversation Podcast Series 5 by Safaraz Ali.